Hello and welcome back to Tech the Halls. That's right, it's day 15 and today we are going to start working on the Nano armor. We already have some of it. This is what we're going to do tomorrow. Alviaries. More bee work. Let's make a nano hopper. No, not actually. Well, gotta hit F5 again. So we got all the coal dust pounded up. I think we need diamonds. Yeah. Not that one. This one. Sorry, I just drank some soda, so I'm a little burpy at the moment. Oh my god. Is there anything else I need for these? No. Nope. Alright. So we've already made some of this. So we should count up how many of this we're going to need. So these, I'll take 2 of these, which takes 4 coal. So that's 4 coal per... No, 8 coal per plate. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 21 times 8 is a lot more. Oh, it's nighttime. 21 times 8 is a lot more than we have. We have 64, which is like 21 times 3. Or 8 divided by 8. So we can't even make 2 pieces of armor at the moment. Let's see, do you have stacks and stacks of coal for me here? This is also done again, by the way. It's beautiful. Watch this. Wow. Alright, give me your coal. Oh, look, I did get a piece of obsidian. And diamonds and emeralds again. Speaking of which, I'm sure you guys noticed that I have a second bag in my inventory now. Another apiarist bag, because I find this is the easiest way for me to collect bees when I'm out and about. Monastic. I found a village several thousand blocks away, and there's an apiarist there. And in case you can't figure out what that means, apiarist would be a person who studies bees. I guess apiologist would also work, but no, they're called apiarists. Anyway, enough about linguistics. He sells monastic drones, which is a little obnoxious because it takes monastic. You have to give him a princess and emeralds, and he gives you a monastic drone for that. And I feel like that's a little ridiculous. And then I have to do this, right? Yes. So there we go. We'll let that crush up. We'll check the trees again. Anyway, these monastic drones aren't used for, well, much of anything that we can make at the moment. This lightsaber is amazing. I did get cultivated. Not me personally, I did not. Like, people weren't cultivating me. No. I got cultivated bees. It wasn't long after at all, actually. Like, basically the moment that I stopped recording and started just, doing my own thing again. I made an electric scoop too, which is kind of useless, but I figured, hey, we have the diamonds for it, let's make it. So yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Cultivated, right? Yes. Cultivated bees. See, here they are. So what we need to do with them is we need to combine the cultivated with the commons and then get what they produce in order to move into the next step of getting rural and nobles. Nobles are used with majestics, which we don't have to get imperials, or Myery, which we don't want to make Myery. So we will throw cultivated in with the noble and hopefully get majestics. That one I accidentally started again as the bee house, so that's my bad. So yeah, now the bees are actually doing things. It makes me happy. except for this one, who wanted to turn back into a forest. And this guy, who also can go die in a hole. Lots of ease. Lots of ease. Now, would a Beealizer be useful? Maybe. Maybe they would. But at the same time, I don't think they actually would be that useful. So another 64 of this is going to produce 8 more plates, which would almost get us there, right? That'd be 16 plates when you need 21, so we'd be 5 short, so we need to do another whole thing of, I should have thought about this ahead of time. But that would require me to think about anything ahead of time. I just kind of, as I'm sure you've noticed in previous series, if you watch any of the videos, you know that I'm not exactly known for doing things in any sort of logical pattern, sense, order, anything. Nope, I just kind of go about my day. Is this a lemon tree? Yes! We did it! It only took us forever, and now we need to get the plum. This looks like a good spot for a lemon tree. Do we have any bone meal still? No. Okay. See, the thing is, once that one lemon tree grows, we can then just harvest the leaves off of that to get another lemon tree. Hill cherry, hill cherry, hill cherry, papaya, common walnut, hill cherry. 8 diamonds. Let me show more 8 diamonds. What I realized is, where's my horse armor? Diamond horse armor. Are we ever gonna use diamond horse armor? Probably not. We could technically sell it, or we can shove it in here and get a ton of diamonds. Like 7 diamonds off of that. Actually, that was, yeah, no, that was 5. Right? I can count. In case you guys aren't aware, I don't maths. We need actually 4 of these, thank you. And then we do this, and we do that, and we do that, and I forgot one. Nano suit body armor. Boom. I still know how to get the iridium. Alternatively, instead of booming it on me, I can boom it in here, and it will drain, is that 1,000,000? 100,000, which is quite a bit, but definitely worth it. Alright, let's look for some leaves while we're out here, because we can't really do much while we wait for the other thing there. Iridium, though. How in the world do we get iridium? Does anybody know? Is there iridium ore around? Do I have to find it in a dungeon or something? The world may never know. I'm also sure you guys noticed I did switch some of the trees out. Like, there used to be the giant dark oak tree here, but I didn't like it there anymore, so I chopped it down. Replaced it with the little dark oak tree. Now it's impossible for me to get up there and check the CO. Come on, sequoia. Nope, that's a bullpine. That's a bullpine. I made it. Right, come on, just this one. I did it. We got a silver birch off for that. How we? Well, I mean, we should probably get rid of the birch trees and crap around here. Are you serious? I should not have missed that jump. This tree's lower. I was gonna say, if I miss that jump again, I'm gonna have to beat somebody up. I'm still having no luck being able to tell if the... Really? Anyway, as I was saying, I'm still having no luck being able to tell if the leaves on these trees are being fertilized. Not the one that I'm standing on, but the one that I was looking at there. That's another jungle what? I'll never understand it. Never understand it. See, look, like, I can't tell. I just, like, looking at them, they all look like they should be not fertilized. There we go. Like, is it just slightly different shade of color? Like, this one looks slightly different than the ones around it. But that might just be because I'm insane. Let's see. If they stack, then they're the same. Yeah, so all those weren't fertilized. But I can't tell. Like this tree. There's no difference in any of these leaves. Are none of them fertilized? Maybe. They should be fertilized. The tree's been up here for a while now. This one too. Wow, we are getting some huge frame rate drops here. For what reason? I don't know. But papaya trees. Can't tell the difference with those ones either. Gotta go to sleep though because night is falling. So we actually are going to need a lot more coal than I had anticipated. Alternatively, I could rock crush the coal, which might be faster. I think I can rock crush the coal anyway. Yep, there we go. Oh wait, that's charcoal dust. All the stairs and stuff. Okay, that's just getting obnoxious. Macerator. Ah, graphite bars. Potato tosser. No idea what that's used for. Okay, so you cannot rock crusher them. But you can rock crusher charcoal. What in the world would charcoal dust be useful for? Gunpowder. Which would gunpowder not? We can get powdery combs. I wonder who gives us powdery combs. Austere, which is a I was gonna say a desert bee. Does us no good. Hi, take this, that. I really don't have any chest piece on. Oh my god, the lag. It is full. Now I wonder, I bet you the way this works is when I take damage, it takes off of the nano suit. Like it reduces the power. Because if it just reduces the power for me, like walking around and stuff in it, that will be very obnoxious. We do have 4 more impregnated cases. You aren't even halfway. Oh, you're halfway through. And we are down to 1 frame per second. 36, 37. Make 9. Which can make 4. Which can make 7. I did not mean to shove that in there. I meant to shove that in there. And then compress these. I mean, we were going to turn these coal into diamonds. But then we found out that there's better ways of getting diamonds. Alright, I guess we can start looking at the alveoli today too then a little bit. Alveoli takes scented panels, which requires us to have pollen clusters, which requires us to have industrial queens, which requires us to get diligent and unweary, which is all the next step up after common. I mean, not common, cultivated. So bees, you need to work harder. Oh, well, maybe not even work harder, just mutate harder. Is that a thing that people can do? Can you mutate harder? I wish these guys would just turn into their last form so I can stop worrying about them. I also have way too many bees in my inventory. Wish the power crystals would stack, but that would make no sense because they all have different data values, so it's actually impossible for them to stack. Oh, another thing we need to figure out what we're gonna do is the stupid thing over here. All of this beeswax. We can make wax casts, we can make torches, a rain seal, which may not be the best, may not be the worst, is what I was going for here. May not be the worst thing to make, because then they could work in the rain. But I feel like since I don't understand it, it's probably a waste. Alternatively, we can throw these things in the carpenter and get 1,000,000 candles, which I'm not opposed to 1,000,000 candles. But first we need to get rid of the seed oil in here, which means I need to get more logs. Which, I mean, isn't the hardest thing in the world. I can go do that right now. The alveolis, we were looking at them. Take these, royal jelly is the other thing. So we need to get these dripping combs. Imperial queens as well, which is noble and majestic, which we are basically working on right now. We're working, well, we actually already have the noble, so we just need to get the majestic from the noble, and then once we do that, we can then start working on getting the jellies and stuff. So yeah, it probably won't be next episode then that we make the alveoli, because it's going to take a little bit more work than I had anticipated initially. I meant to fall down there, not stand up here. We'll go shove these saplings into that corner of the world where we shoved all the other ones. Takes a lot of logs to make these things. Take even more to make the alveolis. Actually, no, it won't. The alveolis should be easier, actually. But like, look at, we can make the alveoli fan, which takes a different. So we actually, like, every piece of the alveoli that we need takes a different part of the alveoli. So like the fan, the heater, the hydro regulator. Oh no, hydro regulator. I don't know what that one would do. Initially I thought it said hydro, which would make sense because it would, regulate the water. I don't know what stabilizer would do, which we need another quartz for, which I don't think we actually have any nether quartz. But basically, the reason that we need the alveolis is that if we combine it with these things, we can change the temperature within. Wow, we made a huge mess over here. By mess, I mean it looks beautiful to me. There, have some saplings. There's a bat somewhere over there. It's getting close to nighttime. Huh. So yeah. Ooh, a diligent. So now see, we need to combine diligent with meadows and get a rural queen. But first and foremost, we need to combine it with an unweary and get yeah. Let's see if we happen to have picked up any unwearies before we try to mutate it. There's another diligent. What do we have up here? Wintry. What? How in the world did you get wintry? It's not even logical. Oh my god. You see what I have to put up with? All day with these bees. Every time I want to try to breed them. Alright. You go back in with the cultivated. Try to make us the other ones. I don't think that we're going to have any unweary, because that would be too perfect. You are still going. You are still going. You are still going. You are still going. You don't appear to be going. But you also refuse to mutate. I don't know if this is a thing that happens. Oh, wait. What? I don't know what just happened there. So we need to combine. I messed up. Actually, no, I didn't. Because that was another another diligent drone. You don't seem to be going. Oh, but you have nobles. Now, nobles want majestics, yes. I need to combine you with you. We need to get cultivated princesses. Which one's missing the bee still? Is it this one, maybe? No. This one? No. This one. Yes. Right, you go in with the diligent. You just finished. You can also go in with it. No, wait, don't. No, that's a bad idea. This one, what we're trying to do is, since this is a bee house, he won't necessarily mutate, but if we keep breeding him with the same bee type, he might change into that bee type. I'm not sure. I think if we combine the queen there enough times with the same drone, the queen will turn into what the drone was. Which I am okay with that. I guess what I should do is just make bee chests, because they do have apiarist chests, which would probably make sense. Have some more coal. I'll take that. I won't have this whole thing built, but I will have some of it built. Rolling machine is not going to do what I want it to do. Well, what I'm trying to do anyway. Nano pants. Charge my pants. It's like man pants, but even better. I mean, I am getting very overly excited about bees, seeing as in real life, I would never do this. But I think that's part of the fun part about video games, you know. You get to do things that you wouldn't naturally do in real life. Like, for example, play with bees. Because that's like part of the fun of video games. They give you the chance to do things that, like, I can't play with bees in the real world, in the sense that I am absolutely terrified of bees. Like, if there's a bee in my room, I will just leave my room and like burn the house down. Not actually, because then I wouldn't actually have a house, because it's happened a number of times. But no, like, I actually get like terrified if I'm near bees. Look at the lemon tree. It's so beautiful. So this guy will try to combine. I wonder how we will know when those. Is there a lime tree? I wonder. Lime. No, there's lime bees, but no lime trees. Are these lime? So silver lime. There's no lime trees, just lemon trees. Do limes actually grow on trees? I might just be coming off as really stupid because I don't know if limes actually grow on trees. They might not. Oh, not the alloy furnace. I want to shut the door. And then shove more saplings into here because that's all that they're good for. You can go there. You can... Oh, right. I forgot I turned that off just to save some lag. So, shove those in there and turn these on. Now this, for the alveary, we need these, right? Which needs honey. So what we need to start doing is taking the honey droplets and putting them in here. And then this will start producing honey at a very low rate, and properless. Did not know that that was a thing. But we can't really do much with propolis, except for make apiarist pipes, which I don't know if we really need those. Bee analyzer module. I don't understand logistic pipes. Get sticky resin if we throw it in the centrifuge. It produces a lot more honey than I thought it was going to. Well, it's awkward. Okay, so give me these. We're done with this. We're done. Done. Why do you still say that that's the thing? So now, one other thing that we can do with the beeswax, since we have so freaking much of it, and if we get uses, I can just do it like this. Boom. Just make a million things of this. And then we'll just have it fill these up. I don't think that these are full. They are full buckets. Alright. That's nice. This also takes like apparently no power to turn those into that. And then for this, I wish there was a way to check the recipes easily. But basically, we're going to shove all this honey that we're getting from these into this, and then we'll be good. What else was I going to make? There's something that, oh, the candles. We could make candles right now, actually. Or that one too. If I just grab some string. What are candles used for? I have no idea. But it looks like fun. If I didn't live in a dorm, I probably would actually own some candles, because candles are nice. Oh, what I actually... if you click there, it tells you, oh, there's 112 pages of things that I can make. No thank you. I'm interested, but not that interested. Give me some more of this. Of course, that being said, we only have 5 pieces of string. I don't think that I can just walk up to water with this and try to scoop the water up in the capsule. I don't think that that's... Oh, it does work like that. Okay. And these count as buckets of water. I'll take it. It's easier to carry the buckets of water in these wax capsules than it will be for me to carry it in actual buckets of water. Look at that. 64 wax capsules. Alright. There. I don't know how much water we need. We'll throw like 3 buckets of water in there. It takes 600 things to do that. Right, and you made us a ton of honey. You want more? I think it wants more. have some more honey. I get all these candles. It hasn't used up like any of the beeswax. That's unfortunate. I don't know what we can even do with candles. I just like the idea of having candles. Look at this guy. Actually, they make the flint. How much? What are the chances of the flint being produced? I feel like it's not as high. I mean, I feel like well, it's got to be higher than. I think I went the wrong way. If we go this way, will I find it? Yeah, there we go. There's about a 10% chance of it producing that, whereas there's about a 1% chance of it producing these. But I'm okay with that. I think that's enough for today's episode. We did make 2 pieces of the armor, speaking of which. We now have 2 pieces of nano armor. I can actually make a 4th. Let's make the helmet. Actually, I might be able to make the last one. Hold on. We might just be able to pull this off. Actually, I think I need to do the whole thing. We need one more piece of this. Just one more. Come on. There we go. We did it. We now have the 4 pieces of this. We shove it in here. Compressorize it. So many candles. Was that necessary? Probably not. It didn't do much. You can also make torches. Hey, let me show you how we can make torches with this. I made 11 torches. I mean, it's not the greatest exchange of torches. It's 3 for every stick instead of 4, but I mean, it's using beeswax instead of charcoal. And I wonder if how this works is... You sound angry. What did you do? I don't know. Sounded angry there. We still need to wait a little bit longer for that. So if I put the candle, on the floor here, can I then take an actual torch? Boom. I assume then eventually it will melt. Can I turn it off? Yeah. So I right click it with another unlit candle, and it'll like maybe I can just right click it with anything. If I right click it again with this, yeah. Now if I right click it with a sword, it lights my sword on fire. Okay, so no, you have to light it with an actual candle. Can I break it? Well, just yes. All right, that's cool. I have a lot of those now. There it is. Boots. There we go. We now have a full set of nano armor that I need to power up. So there you go. I actually said I was going to do something in an episode, and I did it. I said I was going to do it yesterday, and I actually finished it today. Just like I said. There you go. We can look at myself in at least the top and the pants, because the other one's got to be heated up. I will find out how to get this iridium, and then maybe in the future episode we'll turn this into the quantum armor, which also sounds really cool. But as for now, I hope you enjoyed episode 15 of this, and I will see you around for tomorrow.